Hello and welcome back. And in this video, we are going to discuss about like how we can move within a file, the file pointer, the seek function that we used in the previous video as well. So that we are going to understand fully in this particular video. So seek is used to set the file pointer to a particular position in a file. Suppose you have written Vikas Kumar Shakya in the file, and if you want to read it from this Shakya, from this position, from where the S starts, from where the Shakya start. So you can do that using the seek function, right? So there are two arguments in the seek function. One is offset and the other one is the reference. Offset is the position with reference to the, from beginning or to the current position or from the end position. So reference means from where you want to set it. You want to set it with reference to the beginning of the file or, at the current location of the file where you are or from the end of the file, right? So wherever you want to set it, you can put the reference here and they are represented with 0, 1 and 2. 0 means beginning, 1 means current and 2 means end. So if you want to set it from end, you will give the reference variable as 2 and offset if you want to move backward, then you will do like something you will provide in the minus, right? From the end, if you want to go back to 5 positions backward, then in that case you will write like -5 and 2. -5 is the offset and 2 is the reference. But you need to remember that offset from current or the end to backward position is only possible in the binary mode. You can only do it in the binary mode if you have to move backward from the current position or from the end position. So this one you need to remember. I will provide you this in the resources section. You can download it from there. So now let us see the use of seek method here. So I have opened a file testfile.txt in the W plus mode, which is write plus read mode. So which means that we can write in the file and at the same time read from the file. So I have written Vikas Kumar Shakya, my name, in the file testfile.txt, and after that I will set the file pointer from the beginning, right? So it's like f.seek from the beginning means the second argument will be 0 and the first argument will be like from which position I want to read. So I want to read from the fifth position. So it's like from the fifth position, from the beginning to the fifth position I need to reach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it comes at H, right? So from this position, everything will be read if I read it now, right? So if I do something like print f dot read, which I have done here, already I have done f dot read, then it will read from H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the fifth position, it comes like H, and H space Kumar space Shakya, that will be printed on the screen. So let me show you. So here you can see H and then Kumar and then Shakya. You can do this. So now let us see, can we do something like move in the backward direction that we were discussing here? So I want to move in the backward direction. Suppose I'm at the end. I want to set it from the end. I want to move backward. Like I want to uh, take the reference as the end position and I want to reach till here. I mean fifth or sixth position backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to reach here before S, right? And from the end. So can I do like -6 as the first offset argument and 2 as the reference? Can I do that with the text files? The answer is no. You will see the output here. You will be able to see that can't do non-zero and relative seeks. This issue comes only when you are trying to do this operation, I mean backward operation, backward search operation from the current or from the end of the file in a text file. If you do this in the text file, then you will be able to get this error. But if you do this in the binary file, so in that case you will be able to do. So let me write the binary file. So I'm just going to create a binary file here. In the binary file, you can not write something like in a text format. You need some binary data, right? So I need to open this comment, right? So f dot write here I have written in the binary mode. So B stands for binary and then here is the data, right? And now I want to set it from the end, right? I want to set it from the end. I want to move backward 2 bytes backward from the end. So from here I want to move 2 bytes backward. This is the first byte, this is the second byte. So let us see what it prints. the thing is that this will not give you any error, right? I have moved backward 2 bytes. So this was the first byte and this was the second byte. So before the second byte I have reached here, -2 means 2 bytes backward and 2 means from the end. So that is why it was able to set it up, right? So this is only possible in case of, binary files. If you want to set it from the current position, then current position is again the last position, right? Because once you write, your file pointer is at the end. So in this case as well, it will give you the same result, right? So you can do the negative offsetting only in case of the binary files, that you must need to remember, right? So this is one of the examples that I have shown it to you, and I will share this code with you. You can download it from the resource section, and I think I have covered enough for the seek function, and you can play around with the seek function. If you now know this, then you can keep playing around and you can let me know if you face any issues. So that is it for the seek function. Now let us see one more thing which is related to the with keyword. What is the with keyword? Right, so here you can see once you open the file, you are opening the file here, and you have to close the file using the f.close. So you always need to remember that you need to close the file, right? If you forget to if you forget to close it, then your resources will be leaking. The file resource will be still held by your application, right? So that will consume the resources unnecessarily. That will keep, although it is not consuming the resources, still it has, picked up that resource. Still it has, hijacked that resource. So in that case, if you forget f.close, then that will be the situation, right? So with keyword is used to get rid of that situation. So with keyword, I need to do this with open. I'm opening this file, open, and see Vikash/test file 2.txt, and then I'm just going right like W in the in write mode as F1. So I am writing this code. So with the using the with keyword, you need to open the file like this with open and as F1. You need to declare a variable F1 like this, right? Now you can write into this file F1 dot write, and here you can write anything like my name is Vikash Shakya. Okay, so this is how it works. And now if you forget to close the file, you don't need to close the file. If you are using the with keyword, you don't need to close the file. Keep writing more lines, f1 dot write, how are you? Okay, let me put a slash n so that it prints on the next line. Okay, so I have not used the f1 dot close here, but still it will be able to close because I have used this with keyword. So with this with keyword, you don't need to close your file explicitly, right? So let us see the sample example here. Let's see how it runs. So this was the printed one. Now let me open the location C drive and Vikas. So this is C drive, Vikas, and test file 2.txt, and you can see my name is Vikash.Shakya. How are you? It has been printed here. I don't need to close it, right? It will give me the same result, right? So after the with section is done, your file will already closed, right? It will be closed. You don't need to worry about it because if you want to see the proof, if you try to do the F1 now, right here, then if you try to write like hello, then at this point of time, at this location, it should fail because after the with clause, after the with section, your file has already been closed, and after closing the file, you cannot perform any of the read or write operation, right? So let me just run it again and let's see. Yeah, you can see IO operation on closed file. So this is the one, line number 22, it is complaining, right? So this is the proof that the file was closed after, if you have used the with, right? So I hope you might have understood these concepts. There is one more video left, one more lecture left for the file handling. And with that lecture, in the coming lecture, we will discuss about the serialization and the deserialization of the objects. And with that, with that, everything related to the file handling will be done. Okay, so have a nice day and bye bye.